Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. Jalen Harris, big fella, passing by a step, got blocking. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Let's jump into the action. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your very first recruits of this season. We got Jeremy Gross, which hopefully his play out there is gross as in disgustingly good, who's a 6'7" overall corner. Good speed, solid acceleration, zone coverage is incredible, man coverage pretty good. Can use some work in some areas, but I think his ratings are better than we know. We got a middle linebacker in Lance Mason. Again, we're gonna be losing Jackson Chamberlain, so we got to get some depth there. Solid speed, great acceleration, tackles pretty solid. Again, a work in progress, won't start year one, but could play down the road. Then Robert Roth was the real gem of the first three guys. We got a hidden talent guy there with a +5 overall, 94 speed. Acceleration is not exactly great. He'll probably play on the outside to be a short yardage guy for us, but high carrying, so he never really should turn the ball over. Solid catching traffic and fantastic route running. I'm okay with that guy being here. Last week's game was a heartbreaker. I'm honestly still not over it all the way. We lost in overtime with a fumble. We were about to go down and score the game-winning touchdown. Everything hurts. And this week we are playing at Auburn, but we have our young freshman quarterback in McConnell back. But as you can tell, he's a little bit rattled right now. Auburn is the number 4 team in the entire country. And we're just trying to keep our guys upright and healthy here. As McConnell gets hit out of bounds, we just hope he keeps getting up. McConnell also switches gear up a little bit. He's rocking a long sleeve over there on the left-hand side now of his body. That is luckily not picked off. We're punting it. But look, we've lost 2 out of our last 3 games, and it's very quickly about to be 3 out of our last 4. Auburn is a powerhouse. We are going to struggle against this team, and honestly, if we beat them, it's a miracle, and that means their entire team got injured. Bo Nix is still playing quarterback for them. They've got a really talented running back in Tank Bigsby, who has been dominating and has even been in the Heisman vote a couple of times so far in his young career. This is going to be, again, a very tough game, and you're already seeing just how good they are. That being said, though, we've been scheming a little bit in practice and trying to figure out some things, making sure we have safety, high help, and just praying we can get to that quarterback. That is going to be the #1 thing we can do, and Chamberlain got a big hit there. And with that big hit, we've got a big 3rd down to 7. Getting our team lock up here. We're going to drop Rawls back. Surprise him a little bit in coverage, hopefully. Rawls was back there. The big fella just can't move laterally like that. Auburn methodically marching down the field. We're just praying for a turnover or some sort of stop here. Tank Bigsby is running wild. Stop him. 3 first downs already on this drive. Auburn is moving. They're going deep. We got Edmonds and Teddy Edmonds, the all-time leading interception guy for our team. It's his 6th interception in his career. I forgot the number on the season, but I'm here for it. A 1st-round draft pick. I promise you, he could be that guy. We talked about turnovers and forcing them. That's how we could potentially win this game. It's going to be a knock 'em out, drag 'em, whatever you want to call it type of game. And turnovers are how we can stay here. We're also going to have to leverage our young quarterback a ton, and we got to hope we can keep him upright today. Already got a guy open in Oliver. Oliver's going to find his way out to get us plenty of room to operate with now. Mike Oliver's been a really fun player for us to have here. Little float over the top. Kyron Christensen, not as fast as we would have hoped there, but 34 big yards. Way to play off the bump and run. He beats that coverage, and we beat him over the top with a beautiful throw. Buchner, no disrespect, isn't making that toss. All of a sudden, Auburn is like, wait a second. This feels like an SEC team, not some random team we're playing right now. Connell's going to keep this one, and we're going to slide because that's how we keep him healthy. 2nd and short. Derwin keeping him moving here. I like that. Don't fumble, okay? You've had 1 fumble too many so far. Not this game, but you know what I'm talking about. Little play action coming here in 1st down. Connell sells it pretty well. Keeps him moving. That probably should have been a throwaway, but we'll take the yard. 2nd and 9. Quick pass here to Kalen Harris. We found him for 10. The team is looking very good on offense right now. That first drive was a little tough, but we switched our play calling up a little bit, and it's honestly paying off. Kalen Harris, big fella. This is your time. McConnell's back. 21 touchdowns for him on the season passing. Kalen Harris is ready to be utilized. The offense looked pretty good on that drive. Auburn knows there's some pressure on them right now. This is the quietest Auburn Stadium has been maybe since it got literally put together. But Tank Bigsby says, get loud for something. Zion Shockley might be our only hope to get him. Jordan Davis trying to catch him. He's not going to get him. We can't tackle. We broke. Hello? His first name's Tank for a reason. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, for like a minute or two, I thought we had a chance to win this game. Then that happened. What a run by Tank Bigsby. That man might have broke 8 tackles on that play. I mean, we had him. We had dudes trying to tackle him. It just didn't necessarily work the way we would have hoped it to. But look at Derwin. He said, hold up, I'm still here. The big thing for Derwin is that it's just that fumble is going to haunt him for a long time. We need him to be not mediocre, not good, but better than great. Connell picks up a nice little gain of 5 there. He's back all by his lonesome. And a little bit of pressure, throws one in Mike Oliver. I don't care if you're a JUCO, you got to catch that. The beauty of having McConnell back is that he can literally stretch the play. He can run if we need him to. We can keep him moving. This is a guy that can get the job done. But his receivers have to catch those passes. At the same time, I don't know how Kalen Harris got back to it, but I'm not arguing with that either. This is also a big request from our true freshman quarterback. He's coming back off an injury. 2 to 3 weeks he was sidelined. And the first game he has is going to play at Auburn. You've got to be kidding me. Derwin fumbled again? What is going on with him right now? He was so good all season long, but now he's fumbling in the biggest game of the season. And look, this game isn't just important because we want to win it. It's because we've lost a couple in a row, and this is our opportunity to potentially come back and get ranked again. You win this game, life is good. We definitely stared that guy down, and now they have the ball in midfield. Let me chill on the rank talk. I'll admit, we stared him down, we telegraphed that, and we paid the absolute price for it. We've got to do better. Magwood trying to get in the backfield. Bo Nix all by himself here. Used to be not by himself. One guy in the backfield, and it's Tank Bigsby, the man that is rarely tackled by one person. Game still tied up here. We're faking a safety extra in the box. We got plenty of guys back for coverage. There we go. Landon Rawls, I believe that was him in the sack. That's going to tie the school record with 15 for his career. Big 3rd down and 12 here. Got a lot of guys sort of playing the space. They go underneath. Williams is going to break a tackle. I believe we're going to be able to get him, and we stop him on 4th and 7. We are fighting. We are trying to stay alive, and we're, for the most part, doing a pretty good job here. Got our guys running a little read option here. McConnell. He's been able to pull off a lot of yards today, and we're trying to get him a slide, but he didn't want to necessarily there. Keeping it moving here on 1st down. Going right back to Derwin. Yes, he's fumbled a couple of times, but we're going to give him an opportunity, even in SEC territory, to right his wrongs. That being said, if he fumbles again this game, well, we're probably pulling him and putting in JoJo Johnson. Derwin again, fights through. We'll take the 1st down again. 48-yard line, all by himself. Quick little check down to Lonnie. Almost a 1st down. Keeping things moving here. Auburn has struggled a little bit on our offensive attack. Derwin's going to fight through, and they stop him a yard shy. 1 for 2 on 3rd down conversions. This is big. We're at a spot where I don't necessarily want to punt. This might be 4 down territory if we don't get it here. They say 4th and inches. I say we got to go for it. And to put extra pressure on Auburn, we're not letting them have a chance to game plan. We're literally going with a hurry up offense here. Right back to Derwin. He's got the room. He spins through, and he got 4 yards. We only needed a couple of inches, but he got plenty more. 6 defensive backs in the field. We're 5 wide. They're trying to figure out something. McConnell says, give me a little bit of yards. I'll take it. And he's getting safely out of bounds. Feels incredible to have McConnell back in the lineup, man. We have sorely missed this guy out there. 2nd and 5. We'll play action. He's feeling the pressure. He's out of bounds again. He lost 3 there, but again, keep him safe. We potentially had a guy deep there. It might have been downs. It's a risky throw. We don't want to turn the ball over considering how many times we've already turned it over today. 3rd and 8. He has him by a step. McConnell has it up, and Christensen's going to hold it in. We've got him. He didn't make a throw last play. It might have been a 50-50 ball. This one, though, with an arm like McConnell, that's a guaranteed touchdown. Freshman to senior, gotta love it. That was absolutely monumental. You gotta love how it worked out. 3-something left here in the rest of the first half. Bo Nix is out here just running wild. He picks up 9. 2nd and 1, no safety help on this one. Trying to get the pressure on Bo Nix. This man is literally running wild. He's going through our defense. This man is putting the team on his back. Gotta be careful here. If we can hold Auburn and not score and at least get a field goal on our next drive, we're in a fantastic spot. This is the Bo Nix show. This is the Bo Nix show, and we're just here to watch. We are in a really tough spot right now. We're going to cue our option defense and focus on the quarterback right now because that's what Bo Nix has been doing, is killing us, and we finally get a stop thanks to doing that. Got our guys lining up here. Trying to get pressure off the edge with Thomas Rawls. They go with Bigsby, and Rawls is there to bring him down. Potentially. That was scary, but we got him for a loss of 4. Officially, the tackle goes to Bastion Kirk, but we all know who did the job there. It was our guy, Landon Rawls. 3rd and 18. Plenty of yards for them to go with here. They're going to get it. We're in shambles. We get a stop there. We make a play. Auburn is absolutely in shambles. But because we don't, well, this is what we're dealing with right now. Bo Nix can't go anywhere with it, and Landon Rawls stops him for sure. Then look at Coach Mervin McMurvin looking snazzy in the suit. Feels like a pass play here. We're ready for it. Sitting in zone coverage. You got a guy moving back to the right. Maybe it's going to be another option play. It's the Bo Nix show. He pitches it out to Tank Bigsby, and Teddy Edmonds, future first rounder, shuts him down. We're dropping our guys back in coverage. We're honestly praying at this point. Can we get a stop? Do your job, defense. They go for the dump down. Teddy Edmonds is there. Forces him out of bounds. It's only a couple of yards for him. 4th and 10. Considering how many yards we gave up and how many things were unfortunate there, getting a stop here is massive. We're going to go line up for a field goal block. Field goes up. It's good. It's right down the middle, but it's not a touchdown. If we can play smart here and be careful with what we're doing, we've got an opportunity to go into halftime with at least a 4-point lead, possibly more. Nice little dump off here to Durbin. Durbin's going to do his job to get out of bounds after 9. Short yardage situation. We're going to try him with a play action, see if we can bait those linebackers in. He did just that. That's a carefully placed ball to Miller Moody. We're going to use our first timeout after that. They're press covering. Christensen on the edge. Safety's kind of far away. See what we got here. Safety goes over to help. McConnell's rolling. He's got all the room in the world now. McConnell smartly picks up the yards he needs. Gets out of bounds. He's got 14 big ones there with 37 left. Press coverage over Mello Dawkins again. We're going to try to abuse that with a deep coverage play. Harrison going to have run a slant. Oh, this is bad. Okay, thank God he dropped it. 5 wide again. Dawkins, solo coverage. This actually could be really good. Safeties are in the box. This is way shorter than what we wanted. We're lucky it's not worse. Lining back up here. Now going across the middle. Might be our move. Couple of decoys here for sure. You got him moving. Christensen is going to move. We're calling a timeout with 1 left. Christensen sold heavy, and it worked. Kyron is having an absolute heater of a game right now. Over 100 yards in the first half. The man might break our own team record. Connell drops. He's got a guy. He got rid of it, but you know what? We got a couple more downs here. He played the drive. McConnell ready to go. That is a nightmare. We're in one of those spots where we're so close to the zone that it's kind of difficult to actually get anything in there, but we're going to try. We'll take the field goal. We'll get up 7 and we'll be okay. Field goal is normally on our specialty, but we're literally directly away from it, so this should be fine. Kick is up. It is good. Impossible to miss it. We're going to go into halftime with a 7-point lead. So Auburn comes out here. They have the ball again. They're not down a lot. Them stopping us is huge for them. Bo Nix is out here looking athletic. I honestly felt like we had them right where we wanted them, but they stopped on a dime, turned it around and said, oh, not so fast, my friend. Pivoted and got plenty of yards because of it, but what a hit by Jackson Chamberlain. Big play coming up here. They're going with the run. We had a couple of guys there, but Bigsby's going to break another one off. We're trying to stop him. Antonio, who's had tackling issues, makes the stop. They got 18 before we even hit him. Blitzing 1. Having a QB spy here. Big hit by Hammond. We'll take it. Having some sort of stop here where we can, I don't know, run the ball a little bit on our side to just keep them away from getting in the end zone and having more time with the ball. That would be ideal. Got a big 3rd down. Chamberlain's going to be watching. You have safety help. Right where we had him. We tried to watch a little bit in case the running back leaked out and it didn't work out. Press covering a little bit here in 1st and 10. Auburn getting close to field goal range. Bigsby just has unreal drive, vision, power, speed. He's like a little Bo Jackson. And keep in mind that we're keying on Bo Nix because Well, he's been killing us on some of those misdirections, but they're starting to see the benefit of giving it to Tank Bigsby now. Big time opportunity here in the red zone. Big stop potentially, and we do get him. Jackson Chamberlain's been an absolute stud today. 5 tackles, 2 of those being for a loss. The big fella's doing his thing. Caps is going to be a QB spy here. Watching the middle. They're going out to the corner. We have no one there. His toe was out of bounds. Call him Kevin Durant. His shoe size is one too big. So Auburn's now going to line up and kick a field goal, and this hurts them. They had the perfect throw, the perfect opportunity, and the man's shoe size is one too big. The kick is up. It is good, but it's 3 instead of 7 for them, and that hurts. A lot of time left here in the third quarter, deep in our own territory. We're up 4. See if we can get going. Durbin trying to find a gap or so. Again, this Auburn rush defense is tough. Second down, 6 yards to go. Trying to get Durbin involved a little bit here. He cuts up. I like what he was doing, and we're a yard shy of the first. Third down, 1 to go. Auburn is ready. Little quick snap here. They say he got it. I don't really know, but I'm going to accept that result. New set of downs. We're ready to get things going here. I want to help McConnell. A little dump off to Derwin. Derwin's going to cut that back up. Picks up 7. He's being more active in the passing game this half. We are trying to do the unthinkable. McConnell's got 200 yards passing so far in the afternoon. Looking for a whole lot more. Got a guy wide open. Romello Dawkins. Beautiful route by him. Doesn't have the burners to get past the guys, but he's inside the 30 with a 31-yard grab. Dawkins does not get the credit he is due, but man, that kid can run some routes. You gotta love seeing that. Back under center for McConnell. Derwin's gonna find some room here. Picks up what looks to be 7. After that run, Derwin looked pretty gassed, so we're gonna give him a little break. Play action blitz came in heavy. McConnell holds on to it, and he's a yard shy. 8th play of the drive. A field goal keeps it within 7. Derwin is gassed. Come on, offensive line. Just get down, Derwin. Do not fumble right now. We cannot afford that, okay? You've done a good job, but just hold on to it. 1st and 10 here. We're going to put downs on a straight seam route. Close. And Dawkins holds on to it. That was risky. 10th play of the drive. 2nd and 1. They're heavy. Derwin to the outside feels like the move. He's got speed. He's got blocking. And he's turning the corner for another touchdown on the day. Derwin helps extend this lead to now 11 points, assuming the extra point goes in. We're using Derwin a whole lot right now. Auburn knows they've got to get something big sometime soon. Bo Nix back there in shotgun with Bigsby. Don't know who's taking it. Half the time they hand it off, so we're just praying we can stop him. The good news is we got some major plays there, and we had a lot of plays there that led to a long drive, which means that Auburn doesn't have as much time as they possibly want. They throw one deep that's way out of bounds, but Edmonds had him covered. 4 wide receivers right now, plus Bigsby in the backfield for Auburn. Magwood QB spying. They go for the dump across. Damon and company get him, but he trips over and gets the first down. Auburn is finding ways to stay alive in this game. They have looked absolutely terrible against our team, and we're happy they picked this week to be bad. Magwood and company trying to get in the backfield. We have no one covering the big fella, though, and he scampers for 23. We didn't do a good job of making sure that our blitzers didn't need to be in man coverage. We see the result of that. Bo Nix is going to keep it, and Philip Antonio hits him hard. I know that Bo Nix got 5 yards there, but you can't take too many more hits like that before he fumbles. So I feel good about how our defense played that. Little play action back across the middle. Hammond gets picked up. Madden was going to try to get him, and Kobe Hudson goes 32 yards later into the end zone. Auburn's still in this game. Auburn knows they're in a really good spot right now. They're going to go for 2. They're going to play this smart. Nothing changes as much, and they don't get it, but we stop them shy. That is huge. They could have had a field goal if they got it, but they still need a touchdown now to be back in it. Dixie's had a great game, 137 yards on the ground, but our defense, they've held him in check most of the second half. Derwin, though, this defense is keying on him. Auburn's going to make us get a couple of first downs before you feel too good about how things are going. 2nd and 11. They blitzed. We threw it right where they were blitzing from, and Kalen Harris gets about 9. 3rd and 2. 4-man defensive front. Those linebackers are gathering up around the middle, but we should be able to get our guy in here. Derwin looking for a block. They carry him forward. He gets just enough. Not a crazy game for him, but it's been good enough. His offensive line has done a really good job today. Christensen actually might be the move for him. Safeties are in the box. Let's see what we got. Christensen's wide open. We're going to hit him. He's going to break the tackle, but falls down 23 major yards, and it could have been a whole lot more. McConnell had great recognition there. Saw that they were playing a zone coverage with the bump and run. Knew we had a guy going on a seam route. That almost worked out significantly better than what we thought. 2nd and 7, we're running the ball a whole lot. Even a field goal here is fine. We just do not want to turn that football over. McConnell ready to go. Downs has it and drops it immediately. This is a big play. 3rd and 7. Can't even see some of our icons, some of our players. Our guy is beyond nervous. We pass to Harris. Guy that is one of the most reliable catchers on our team dropped the biggest pass of the game. We're going for it. We've converted 1 4th down against Auburn. We do it here, we're probably winning this game. Connell's gonna roll out. He saw he had his running back on the other side of the field. He brought him all over here, but he couldn't get it to him. And Auburn picks up the ball on 4th down. It's all up to the defense now. Lock up here, force them on a 3 and out. Our defense will make them waste their timeouts. Magwood again playing the edge. Bo Nix is going to try to go somewhere, but gets back to the line. 2nd and 10. Got to imagine Auburn's passing a whole lot more recently. Oh, we messed up. We missed completely on Bigsby's route, and he picks it all the way down to the 50. Auburn has a lot of momentum, but a lot of pressure at the same time. Under 3 minutes now. Look at Landon Rawls. He was ready. Landon Rawls is having such a good game so far. 3 tackles for a loss already. But Bigsby might be having a better game. I mean, he's been phenomenal this afternoon. We want to blitz everybody. We're pinching the line a ton, but we've got to be careful here. We don't want to give up a big play. And Bo Nix apparently just wanted to waste it down. That looked like a wide receiver screen, but we had guys pretty much in the neighborhood from the jump, so probably wise of him to get rid of it immediately. 2nd and 10. They go across the middle. Damon gives up another pass across there, and now they're right on the doorstep. This is coming down to the wire. We're going to need our guys to probably get a touchdown on offense the way this is going. Bigsby up the middle, and oh, Bigsby got turned around. What a play by Magwood. That could have and should have been a touchdown, but Magwood turned him around, which kept him from getting into the end zone. Philip Antonio then cleaned him up. He threw one to the edge, and the largest tight end I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a 2-yard touchdown reception. They've got the lead now. We're in trouble. A fantastic play call that, again, went against us. They're going for 2-point conversions. They can make it a field goal for the game. And the big fella, you can't guard him at all. We're still in a very good spot here. We do not have to get a touchdown. A field goal is perfectly fine. McConnell's out here scrambling. McConnell's got plenty of room. McConnell's own guy hits him. Get out of bounds, big fella. You're tired. We don't want an injury or a fumble there. What a gutsy play for 20 yards. I think more importantly, McConnell was smart enough to realize that he had to get out of bounds ASAP. And he did just that. Sending a couple of guys deep here to try to draw him off. The pressure is unreal. We had to get rid of that one. A check down would have been better, but we just couldn't get it to him. 2nd down and 10. The pressure in the backfield has been unreal. And our guy McConnell has fumbled it, and we scooped it up. Romello Dawkins has it after 11 yards. We're saved. I have no words for how unbelievably lucky we just got. That could have been significantly worse. Buchner's in the game, though. McConnell is hurt. That is important to know. We're going to get it to Derwin. Derwin tries to break a tackle or so and doesn't get very far. We're going to save our timeouts right now. Getting McConnell back in the game right now would be huge, especially his ability to stretch the field a little bit, but dealing with what we got. Back spasms. He'll be back soon. Miller Moody. What a play by Reed Jr. What a play. 6 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. McConnell is back in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, McConnell is back in the game. Bringing downs across the middle here. Everyone's standing up on their feet. McConnell's feeling unbelievable pressure. He's trying to turn. McConnell, I think, has enough to get it. We might have got him killed. The important thing for us there was getting out of bounds. McConnell was also okay after that play, which I'm still unsure of as to how he's okay, but I'm here for it. That is going to be it. McConnell got lit up. He did another interception on that side of the field. We have 3 timeouts, but barring something crazy, Auburn is going to stay ranked in the top 5. We outgained them by a considerable amount. We had some bad turnovers there that just didn't go our way. Bigsby again is out here probably going to score. He throws Damon out to add insult to injury. We call a timeout, but it's not going to matter. We were so close to taking out one of the top 5 teams in the nation. Tank Bigsby was a problem. 177 on the ground, only 15 carries. We had no answer for him. We got to beef up our defensive line. We got to stop turning the ball over. If we can do that, we'll be back. I believe it. Recapping the stats, McConnell 16 to 29, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had pressure on him all game long, so maybe the offensive line needs to be beefed up quite a bit more too. Derwin 19 for 80, 1 touchdown. That fumble though definitely hurt us. McConnell did fumble, had pretty much the same yardage. We at least recovered that fumble. Derwin had 4 for 24. Christensen had 4 for 130, nearly breaking the school's single record for most receiving yards. He had a touchdown, as did Harris, but we just couldn't get the ball in Harris's hands enough. And again, Lonnie Downs only had 1 grab today. Auburn shut him down. Philip Antonio was everywhere. He came up big and made some major plays, stopping Tank Bigsby, but again, it just wasn't enough. From a sack perspective, we had 1 today from Landon Rawls. We had 1 interception from Teddy Edmonds. But we need more against a top 5 team if we want to walk out of here with a W. We cut it close, but I just feel like this team could have done a little bit more to really get that W. The running game was atrocious, and after weeks of being able to stop it, our nightmare reoccurred today. We'll see what we can do, and we'll keep building forward. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. See you guys in the next one.